When we came, when they brought us to Germany, first time, and they took us to the first, they lined you up. All the people that brought like Ausländers from that came from whatever, they lined them up, and all the neighborhood, they take us to Bad Mergentheim area, and there's all the bowers in there. They have their farms and things. They all come to pick you. And what they did, every family they lined up like we were three sisters, my mom and dad, and my tete Zina. She lived with us, so six of them. So there, and then other family was about five of them. Ashan and them was I think 5 or 6 of them too. So what they did is like it's so funny. They lined up like animals. So they will end up this family here, this family here, this, and those German bowers that they have the farm. They come, they're gonna pick the workers. That's why they brought us to that area that they're gonna come support you. You're gonna work so you can make money and live. Okay. So we lined up, and guess what? He picked us first. We never know who else went where or whatever, we don't know, because he took us first. My tete Zina was with us that time. He was so afraid of my tete Zina's eyes. Tete Zina, and then when she heard that, she was making more funny things to look at him like they were think about that. So he took us, and they gave you some house, two-room house. Now you figure all of us in this two-room house. And then we early in the morning, we all get up early. Only person didn't work is Alza. She was 6 or 7 years old that time, something. All of us work.
How old were you?
Work. He was not Bauer. He worked for government. Everybody went to Bauer, they have a good life. This guy took us first, and he worked for government, thousands of acres of land. We have a tough life in there. And he was a Nazi guy.
How old were you at this time?
Huh?
How old were you?
How old was? I turned 16, maybe 14, 15, I don't know, something 14, because I forgot. Well, I turned 16 when I was someplace else already. And we were working there. Anyway, I forgot what I talked about.
That you were working with this guy who was a Nazi.
Anyway, and they he took us first, and then we were there, and everybody someplace else, to Zina, us and things, and then soon as we come, he took us. Guess what? It was all German. War. It was a war. All German men was in army. They need help. That's why they bring all those Ausländers to those areas. They need labor. They need help. So that's why they brought. But all the men, they pick up all the men. They send him to the border of French and the German border. That's why they took my father. Soon as we got there, they took our father. He sent him all the way in there. So we was just my mom, my auntie, and 3 of us. We never see my dad till we went someplace else. Because of my father, they sent the Germans, they sent my father there. And it was crazy in there. My father used to tell me how he was hungry, how people used to feel bad, German people used to throw bread and things from top, from second floor or something, and my father used to say it used to drop in a mud or something. They used to take it and eat it because they were hungry.
And what were you doing at the
in
job?
Germany?
No, but what was your job?
That was it. They took him to work there. border of what I told you,
France.
right? Yeah, and Germany border. He worked there. So father was gone. We worked something that he was a Nazi guy. We worked really, really bad. He gave us wooden shoes, and you know how cold is Germany, like how cold is Russia, and how cold is Germany at the thing. He gave us wooden shoes. We wear wooden shoes. We don't have now warm socks, things like that. We don't have it. And that's why we all have arthritis and things, you know. Because winter time, what he used to do, he used to make us sit, and then he used to plant that sukariba, they say, sugar beets. And winter time, they're like a mountain. They piled up someplace, real mountain outside. And then they make us go sit on our knees in the winter time, it's snow, and clean those things from those white beets and throw it in, clean it and put it in there. That's what they used to do at winter time, and that's why we all got sick. Like I have a bad arthritis and everything because you have wooden shoes and things on. You're sitting in on a whatever. I don't know how long we were there till finally they became the Armenian Ansha and thing. That we heard there's something's going on. Armenians organizing. I'm forgetting everything now. You know, I'm not kidding you. My mind is going. And those Armenians, they make a big thing and try to see where is Armenians, where is who, how far is there, how many are there, trying to organize everything. So we finally heard that. So my mom and thing, they wrote it into this, so that we need a help. We have old woman here, and we have a horrible life here and thing. So finally they'll help us. They took us from there after I don't know how long. They took us completely different place. We work at a bullet factory. That was like a night and day. We sit at least on the chair, and the belt goes on, and everybody do something. The belt goes on something. At least a decent work, not like we work like animals at the fields. The sun and thing. Poor my mom bended like that, and you have to plant something in the dirt. You have to bend all the way down, especially for my mom. For hours, you go, it's 100 things of land. Anyway, so we got rid of that. We worked at the bullet factory, and people were so nice. Those German people, they heard that our father is not there. They took our father, and my mother got sick there. When we came from there, my mom worked poor thing so hard up there because she felt bad for us. She did so hard. When we were on a train, when we came here, to that factory, my mom pulled so many heavy things that she lost a lot of blood. Well, she was a kровотечение. She started losing blood, and they put her right away to the hospital. So we came to this place. Mom, Papa's not there. They took Mom in a hospital. So now, us kids and Tete Zina. So every day we have to walk. I forgot it was 4 miles or 6 miles hospital. Every day after work, we walk to see Mom at the hospital. Because they say she's gonna die. She's not gonna survive. And we, of course, were there all the time. Nobody blood, like we said, with Jews, nobody blood matched Mama's blood. None of us. So the doctor was German, such a nice man, and I guess he feels sorry for us because he see every time, like three of us, Mama, Vale, me, Aza, Tete Zina, we all there and we used to cry because we were young kids, we used to cry and everything. I guess they saw all that thing. The doctor feels so bad. So he tried everything to save our mother because they were, in one point, it was a Catholic hospital where the nurses are dressing like a thing, and they light the light when all the candles were lighted because they think my mom gonna die. She was very bad shape because she needed blood, nobody blood match her. So in that point, that's what you said. Doctor was such a nice doctor, German doctor. He feels so bad. What he did is, yes, he mixed the thing and put it in my mind's vein, and guess what? And he saved my mother.
And it was juice. It was grape juice.
Mixed with the water, mixed with, yes.
Grape juice with water and vitamins.
Because he felt so bad for us because he saw we were there every day. We were going, we were crying and crying, Vale, me, and we were going, no papa, nobody there, crying and crying. So that babe, whatever he is, if he's with the angels, I hope someplace. He did so things. He felt bad. He saved our mother. He saved our mother's life. That's what happened.
And he told you it was grape juice?
Huh?
He told you it was grape juice?
Yeah, the grape juice with the I think water. Water is something you mix it, and because like I said, the man tried so hard to, and he said he saw none the blood work.
Huh.
So when he gave it to my mom, she starts shaking. She starts shaking, really, shake because of the thing, what he gave it to her, and it worked. So she started getting better and better and better, and it was, like I said, Catholic hospital. Nun was there all the time, lighting candles. And at one point, like I said, it was around my mother because they think she's really dying.
Yeah.
So this time we already were working at the bullet factory, which my mom never worked there because she got sick. By the time we got there, she went straight to the hospital. And then we worked there, and that's where my father came. My father came there. He walked for 5-6 days. Walk. To come there. Next thing we know, our dad came. Oh my God. So our dad come. We finally saw my father too.
Is that when in Stuttgart, Germany?
Huh?
Stuttgart?
No, that's not Stuttgart. That's way before Stuttgart. That's, like I said, I used to know all the names. All of a sudden, I'm forgetting all the names. Where it is. There was a lot of Armenians around there. There were some Armenians, but 4 miles from us, there was a lot of Armenians there. Which I know they have a liquor store after Serioja and thing. They all were around there. But like I said, that time we didn't know the people, but we know there was a lot of Armenian. So that's how we saw our father, and my father, of course, he went to the hospital to see mom. So after a while, it took time for my mom to get well.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was really something, Yeah. Like I said, we went to a lot of things, That's why I said I appreciate everything, because we went to so much stuff. There was a lot of good stuff, but a lot of hard work. That's why I said nothing surprised me. because I see everything. I see everything. That's how I grew. That's what I grew up. I grew up during the war. I see people hanging. I see people are dead. Point you have to walk over it. I see a lot of dead people over my grandfathers. Because my grandfather's, his house was here, and house is there, and then he have a stairs. He have a big yard, and then he have a stairs. I don't know how many stairs up. Then he have a lot of land in there, which he have all kind of trees and everything. But you have to walk maybe 10 steps or something up, and he have a lot of thing in there, and have all kind of trees and everything up there. That's why, and that's what all the dead people I saw. During the war, we all ended up with my grandfather's because he lived outside the city. And guess what? War was right there, behind my grandfather's yard.
Your grandfather was in
We
Cairns?
supposedly left and we live in a city.
Yeah.
We all ran to grandpa because he lived outside the city on a hill. And war was right there.
But you grew up in Cairns, right? In Russia? What's the city you grew up in? The city you're from in Russia?
Kerch.
Kerch. Was your grandfather in Kerch too?
Who?
Your grandfather.
Yeah.
In
Grandfather lived in Kerch, mama's father.
Yeah.
But he was outside the city, outside the end of the city on the hill.
Yeah.
And when the war, Germans came and went at the wartime, old people, old people, they say that, I'm gonna lie now, I don't know, 100 years ago, whatever, they say the Kerch Crimea went under the water. There was a city before, it went under the water. And then later on they built whatever, And during the war, that time, my grandfather was, I told you, on a hill, and way end of the city on top of the hill, old people start telling government, whatever, there is a city downstairs. They say, well, why don't you open up and see? Nicole, I told you this before? Yeah, I really did so, remember?
Yeah.
How there is a thing with remember how they saw all the time the wood bed, people sleep, it's all big wood, not wood, cement.
Yeah.
Cement, all kind of pieces of cement, that was bed and thing, and you go down. I went one time. You go down so many stairs, and there is all stones, done with the stones, room with the stones. And then from room you see often there's another room in there. I saw all that. And all that the way they show in a movie sometimes, they laying on a bed on a cement, piece of cement thing.
Yeah.
I saw all that there.
How old were you when you came to America?
I think 19 or 20.
19 or 20?
I don't think I was 20. I was something like that. 19, I was that nine. I don't know if I turned 20 or I don't think so. So I see all the stuff before I come to America. Can you believe it? How much stuff I see?
I cannot believe it.
You see, I see what happened in Kerch down there. I did go myself down. I saw it, all the thing that I see in a movie sometimes. They were showing. I see all that. I see all the war. I see different different places. We traveled the world during the war. We went to Poland. No, we didn't go to Poland. Romania, Bulgaria, and there was Romania, Bulgaria. It was something else,
You went to Czech Republic, right? Prague?
huh?
Prague?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because we went through so many train stop, and sometimes we stay one day at the train, and then people used to come from neighbors around there. One time they, I forgot it was in Romania. I forgot what it was. People came. We were the train. Mama was making outside. My mom, unbelievable woman. Anyway, she won't bother. She will wash our hair right away. I mean, she's an unbelievable lady. Anyway, the thing, one people come. I think it was Romania, Bulgaria or Romania. They tell my mother, we give you whatever you want so much to give them Aza. They want Aza. That's a God's truth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's so many different. Nicole, it's I can, like Vale used to say, I'm gonna write a book. I wish she did.
I wish you did too.
She said, I'm gonna write a book. I mean, it's a very interesting book. I've told you so much story you hear already. It's a really, really nice book would have been. So much hell we went through, so much hell. There are a lot of nice things too, but from the beginning it was a lot of crazy things too. Yeah, and then we end up with Odessa. We live in Odessa for a long time. I mean, that's during the war.
You
There was
saw
a
the
lot of
bombs?
Armenians too, not there was a lot of other ones, the same idea. People were leaving, but you can't go until one day, we were in some kind of barracks, not hotel, not hotels, whatever, a lot of people. Then they put us on the boat, and that's how we left. We came to America.
How long was the boat?
The boat.
How long?
I think 9 days or 13 days. I think it was 13 days, not 9 days. I think it was 13 days. And I don't know. Yeah, it was good. It was thing where it was, you get kind of seasick. Well, we were young that time. It was bad, but not, When we got on the boat first time, Nicole, oh my God. We go down. They say, go down. Go get something to eat. We go down. It's not just we. There's all the people. There's a lot of people. We went down. We can't believe it how much food is up there, that floor. Food that we never see. Pineapple, I never see before. Pineapple, I forgot what was something else again. We didn't see it before. All kind of food. Gee whiz Louise, where it all come from? Like you put a kid in a candy store. Now it was us. They put not just me. There was a lot of people. They put.
Oh, to be continued.